with their experience, they know how to
Ooh,
fight.
but Aaron will be shut down there at the moment, as we can see it. But here on out, Eternal got been put out straight for ATF to be shut down by Aaron Chiki. But at the same time, Kima coming in to fight.
That does mean that you have to put the Hilda in the silent, but no, they pick up the Carmilla.
Oh.
So this is gonna be Hilda in the EXP, and this might be Team Flash KH. Usually both teams, they have a good draft for front to back kind of team fight. So not a lot of flank potentials, except for the EXP. Like someone like the Lucas can really dive to the backline and really disrupt it, so that TLID has an advantage in the fight. For Team Flash KH, I guess Chama, but honestly, we're looking at a draft here where both teams, in terms of the team fight, likes to play front to back. So this matchup might be a little bit honest. It's really about who has the better mechanics. And if you guys hear my cat, that's my cat.
I can hear it.
Okay, you can hear it.
Yeah, I can finally hear it. I was looking for it yesterday where you were casting with Husky, but now I can hear it. It's so cute. But anyway, welcome guys to the SPS Challenge season. This is match number 3 for today. They are trying to get into the LCQ. It's going to be Team Flash versus Team Liquid. We've already talked about the drafting. We've already talked about the lineup. Now it's up to them to figure out if they can actually figure the game plan right here. So far, we do see most of them are trying to actually focus more onto the top lane. We do see the setup is being done a little by little, try to actually make sure that maybe there's a possibility they'll find a break in. Now, Lafal, I know that you've talked about the itemization or the fact that what they're going to actually try to do it. But for the earlier games, who do you think has the better skill set to actually push in and go in for the team fight?
I mean, once you hit level 4, I kind of feel like Team Flash KH, they have a lot of ways to actually start the fight. So I would say that they have the advantage. But TLID, as a reputation of how they've been playing, they are looking to be the ones that actually have a better early game presence. So in terms of what the players have showed before, I would say TLID. But in terms of the heroes, I would say Team Flash KH. And looking at here, T is down solo, looking like he wants to get a farm. But oh, look at the gauge from Team Flash KH.
RWM being put out already, and here or not, Aaron try to go in all out, but doesn't get anyone. So far, this is just a tease between the two teams.
Yeah, and this is where the conversation was before. When it comes to the heroes, Team Flash KH has an advantage. They have a lot of ways to start the fight. But you saw there how TLID, with their experience, they know how to fight.
Ooh, but Aaron will be shut down there at the moment, as we can see it. Going out all out with the Eternal Guard shutting down. Turtle will be stolen, but at the same time, TLID was able to take down 1 kill before Team Flash shut them down for good.
Yeah, honestly, that was all Team Flash KH. Like, they got the turtle and they got 2 kills. That's a very big win for Team Flash KH. So when it comes to the early game here, it looks like they have the priority. So now TLID, it's not that big of a gap when it comes to the goal. It's still around 600, 700. It's like whatever. You can still fight around it, but they got to make sure that the next engage is going to be a little bit more clean, because we saw the engage from TLID. They got punished by Team Flash KH by just diving towards the backline. So maybe avoid that from happening again.
I mean, they are pretty much focusing. Most probably they saw that the turtle was up for grabs and they thought they could have stolen it, but unfortunately they kind of make themselves a little bit open. So now we do see Team Liquid, they have to step it up just a little bit more further along the line, going into every single mid corner as well as into the bushes. We do see Team Flash, they are covering their grounds very well.
Yeah, okay, so now TLID, they're trying to gank the EXP lane. I feel like it's more about giving Aran space, because there's no way that just the two of them can kill the Hilda. And Team Flash KH, they're actually going to the gold lane. So now we can see a little bit of a difference when it comes to their priorities here. Team Flash KH, they want to help out Donut, but TLID, they want to help out Aran. So very, very different philosophy here from both teams.
And we do see that they keep on trying to gang up against Aaron, and it's really tough. And we know for a fact that it's not going to be easy, and Aaron has to be really careful because so far he doesn't have anyone to cover things up. And it seems that Fabian tried to actually go in with ATM, but he pulls away instead. And it seems that they know the information coming out. The turtle has already been spawned, and this is the contest that might be occurring.
So a few things that both teams have to be careful of. Team Flash KH, be careful with Weedy. Weedy can suddenly go in and actually get a big implosion. So far, they already got the turtle. I don't think Team Flash KH needs to fight here, so they do back off. So Team Flash KH, very decisive, just wants the turtle. Once they got it, they backed off. TLID, they were unable to respond because Fabian wanted to get his buff first. So now in terms of the tempo, Team Flash KH is looking much better.
I like this spin coming in from Team Flash. Definitely they know what they need to be done, and so far we do see they're going to gang up against Aaron. RWM been picked up. Aaron having a little bit of difficulty of movement, and it seems that Aaron has to pull away, but at the same time we do see Ezekiel coming in. He said that, "Do you need any help?" But Donut, he's coming in a little bit. He wants more, and Aaron, he gotta be careful there, but close enough. They did manage to steal the time, but here on out, starting off straight away, Fabian takes down Frey, and immediately gonna go out with ATM as well. Everyone struck to the side of Team Flash, but nobody's coming in, and it's gonna be Witty all alone, been gang up and been trade off by Chima.
Yeah, I feel like TLID, they needed any kind of trade, so they waited in the bushes for Cray to move and then punish him. But then Team Flash KH was able to fight back, able to kill Witty, so it becomes an even trade. But it's not an even trade because Donut was able to get the bottom turret. So now Team Flash KH, 1,600 gold lead. And if we're looking at the gold laner, honestly not that big of a difference. But once Sky Piercer has been built up by Donut, I feel like this is the combination that they're trying to achieve. A lot of burst damage with Donut as well as T, making it so that they actually have the advantage when fighting the team fight with Team Liquid Indonesia.
Oh, this is tough. I mean, if Witty was able to actually pull away, that could have been a really good side coming in, and Witty is spotted out by ATM, gonna go one-on-one, but at the same time, Team Liquid Aaron gonna pick things up, but ATM was able to back things off before it turns into ugly.
Yeah, ATM is a little bit too tanky at the moment, especially when we look at T as well as ATM. Both of them have the revitalize. It will take such a long time to kill the front lines of Team Flash KH.
And ATM, looking forward to Aaron Shiki, all out against him, but just a little bit more, but ATM overextension will be punished by Ezekiel. At the same time, right this instant, Jamad will be focusing more on the objective, getting the third turtle at the same time, but Team Liquid ID got the trade they need, even though they lost the turtle.
Yeah, I feel like that was very much worth it because ATM was chasing after Aaron Shiki, prompting TLID to help him out. And because everyone was focused on Aaron Shiki, no one was on the turtle. So even though ATM sacrificed himself, but it made Chima's job so much easier. So I think that was definitely worth it for Team Flash KH.
Team Flash, seems that T has been spotted out. Trying to actually go in. They're still trying to actually tease out a little bit of those team fights at the same time. ATM still looking for a ways, but at the same time, right here in the mid, Kima will be taking down Aaron immediately, not realizing it's quite open at the mid lane. They were too focusing bottom, and now they managed to take down one.
Yeah, right now the siege potential that Donut has as this Ranger is very strong. But Fabian is taking the opportunity of getting the second turret at the top lane. And he might be able to get away, but ATM will not. He gets taken down. Killing spree for Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, with even the RWM been picked up, it's still not going to be able to control any of the situation coming in from Team Liquid ID. So this is a great 4-4 points coming in from both sides. Team Liquid still managed to neutralize just a little bit further now with only 100 points or 100 of economy-wise between both of the teams.
Yeah, we can see that Team Liquid ID is able to basically survive this onslaught by Team Flash KH by playing the map. Fabian, instead of going for kills, he went for the objectives. He's able to get both turrets at top, and because of that, a lot of gold went back to Team Liquid Indonesia, and the fact that they were able to get a few kills onto ATM, that helped their goal as well. So Team Liquid ID, by playing the map, by playing macro, is actually able to get back some gold. So make sure that they can fight Team Flash KH in a more even playing ground.
A lot has already been spawned. So far, we do see both sides have already been able to actually open up their own lanes, but just at most right now, Team Liquid has the better advantage with all of the traits of the top lane has already been cleared out. Now trying to actually go in to tease the Lord, and we know for a fact that ATM is just looking for a way in. If he can actually find out to go all out to take down at least some, or even shut down Team Liquid a little bit before they try to go in for the Lord. They might be able to do so, but so far we do see Donut does clears out the mid lane turret, and they still try to go in for the Lord. Still not gonna be done just yet. Lord still have a half line here. At the same time, Ty doing his best, try to actually skirt away Team Liquid. They're hesitant. This discipline coming in from both teams are very... but here on out, Eternal got been put out straight for ATM to be shut down by Arachiki. But at the same time, Kima coming in to fight. Team Liquid ID still surviving it out. And now pushing in. Ty is gonna go all out to Arachiki, but they cannot do anything as Team Liquid managed to survive it out. Donut is not satisfied. He tries to go in, but Team Liquid ID survives it out.
That is very clean, but right now Weedy looking like he wants to find a target. He used the conceal. They don't know that Weedy is inside of there. Team Liquid ID played that so well in terms of they got a catch onto ATM and then they're able to kite away. You saw how about an Irithel is that she is able to lower the enemy's physical defense. So if Aaron Shiki is able to tap ATM a bit, making his physical defense go down a little bit, that makes it so that as tanky as Hilda is, it's not as tanky as you thought that she would be. So just be a little bit more careful. If you're attacked by Aaron Shiki, you have to be aware that you're not as tanky as you thought you are. So it's something that ATM has to learn. If not, he will get punished over and over and over again.
And Lord being spawned here at now. They have done the triumph on the early runs, but they didn't manage to actually pick it up because of the loss. Now let's see if the second trial they can actually make it happen. Fabian is overlooking to ATM. They know the information, the location wise. Come on, trying to do his best, at least try to lower things down. But Aaron is on the front side as well, trying to find a way to go in. And there's a lot of a mixed match as well right down below, and they're still trying to do it all. But Weedy will be stunned up, and it seems that we're going to go all out right here. Weedy having a lot of pressure at the moment. It's going to be the first blood by Kuma, but at the same time, with a trade off by Ezekiel, Donut takes down Aaron as well. So now it's going to be 3-3 at the moment right now for both sides, even though Team Liquid is losing 2 lives.
Yeah, this is where Team FLKH is using the advantage of range. They understand that at TLID, they have a lot of bodies. Weedy, Aran, Fabian has very short range. They have to show themselves. Letting Donut, oh hold on, speaking of Donut, Donut has to use the Wind of Nature to get away from Fabian. But right now, the Lord has been secured by Team FLKH because of the range advantage that Cray as well as Donut has, making it so that before the fight even begins, TLID already lost a lot of health.
Oh, this is tough. But this is just the first lot. Doesn't mean that it is easy for them to actually break, but it will help march off the minions to clear out some of the turrets, especially the fact that they've already done the first layer for the mid as well as the bottom, so that could clear out at least the top lane as well as some of the levels 2 of the turret itself. Now, Donut will be clearing out the top lane straight away. And now Team Liquid ID, they're trying to actually at least let probably Fabian all alone will be pushing himself right at the bottom, while they will be trying to clear out the Lord themselves. And so far, we do see the second turret has already been cleared out at the top as well. A lot have been done, and here separation of Fabian is what is required, but Fabian has to come in because at this moment right now is crucial for the last level of turret to come in.
Oh, but if Fabian can do it, looks like Fabian can do it.
He can do it.
Yeah, he got the inhibitor, and he's going for the face! No, he's going for the face!
He's going for the crystal. Can he do it? Can he do it? He can do it on his own! He can do it on his own! Oh my god, Team Liquid ID doing it very, very fashionably to a point that nobody could expect it. Team Flash, they lost their own objective just because they were too focused on the Lord. Oh wow.
That was a painful defeat. I gotta tell